Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about how to travel for cheaper than you would think. This is kind of going off of my blog post that I did. I used to write blogs pretty often, but I kind of stepped back from that for a little bit. Props to everyone that blogs, because that is hard and it's hard to keep up with. But right now I am into vlogging, like videoing things more, taking pictures, so I had to put blogs like on a little step back. You know, you can't do everything. You can do everything, but you also can't. It's kind of hard. Yeah, so this is gonna kind of go off my blog that I wrote a few months ago. It's really quick and it's just things that I learned in the past year or two that when I started actually kind of traveling on my own. This is how I afford traveling at my age. Being a college student, it can be sometimes hard to budget that out. Like, you want to go everywhere, but you're also kind of stuck in one spot because you don't have that much money. You are able to go places if you know the cheap ways to do it, the affordable ways to do it, and I'm here to tell you about that. So we'll start with the flights. Lately, Southwest Airlines has been my favorite to fly with because they give you 2 free checked bags. So that is when you give them your bag when you're checking in at the front desk, and they just put them on the plane for you. Like, you don't have to worry about it till you get to your destination. And then I also bring a book bag and like a purse or something. So it's a lot of stuff that you can bring on Southwest, and I feel like a lot of airlines charge for bags now, but they're just one that they don't have any fees for the bags. Like, it says that you can just check 2 bags. So Southwest is my favorite right now, and it flies directly into Long Island from Charlotte, so that's where I like to. That's my preference. A cheap airline that I found. If you're trying to go for the weekend or something, I recommend Spirit Airlines. And the past weekend I just flew with Frontier for the first time, and they both, you don't choose your seat or anything unless you want to pay for extra seat. So it's super cheap. I paid for a flight on Spirit Airlines for like $56 one way, or around, I don't know, but it was really cheap. I think it was $56 one way, and basically you just bring a book bag that can fit under the seat. That goes for Frontier too. Just bring a book bag that can fit under the seat, which is sometimes hard, but if you pack light and you're just going for like a weekend or something, or you have stuff already at your destination, maybe like you mail it beforehand, I don't know. It's really cheap. So I recommend that for maybe like a weekend. But another thing about that is they fly to weirder destinations. So if I was going to Long Island, it might fly into New Jersey, or I might fly into the city when I want to go straight to Long Island. I've heard a lot of bad things about Spirit Airlines and Frontier sometimes. Like, I saw a review that was like, the only thing that's free is water on the plane. Well, what? Obviously, you shouldn't be that high maintenance if you're flying somewhere for a weekend, and if you are, you should be in an airport lounge and paying more. I don't know. As long as you get to your destination, I think you're fine. Renting a car is another really expensive thing, so I think flying into as close as possible to where you want to be, having someone pick you up, it can be a lot cheaper than Uber, taxi, renting a car all the time, because Uber has taken out a lot of my money. Fly as close in, even if it may be a little bit more expensive on the flight ticket, then you'll be saving that money. A lot of people don't think Uber, taxis, Lyfts won't be as expensive, but you have to think about how much you're gonna spend when you get there. So I recommend just flying in as close as you can to your destination. I feel like a concierge, I don't know what I'm saying. So booking your flights. I recommend booking your flight not too far in advance, but not too short in advance, if you know what I'm saying. I have found if I'm booking to go up north, I usually buy my tickets like, sometimes I'll buy them like 5 months out, but usually it's like 2 to 3 months out. And I found that that's kind of the best price. You don't want to wait until right before, and then it can get stressful and it can be really expensive, and then you missed the time where it was not as expensive. Places like Hawaii, California, those are gonna be more expensive anyway, but you need to book those further in advance. Another thing I haven't done yet, but I've heard that flying out of the north is like the least expensive place to fly out of. Could be wrong, but that's what I've heard. And there are also apps that will help you figure out when you can book your flight. They'll help you figure out the best time to book the flight. Apps like Cheapo Air and Hopper, those are really good apps, and it'll tell you like the best time frame to buy the ticket. They can predict when the prices will go up and when they'll go down, stuff like that. I've used Hopper the most, and it's pretty cool. It helps, but you know, I'm also impulse and don't want to wait for the app to tell me when to buy it, and I'll just buy it. You do have to stay on top of things in order to get the best prices, so you have to keep checking the apps. There's also a way you can earn money when you're flying, and that is to sign up with every airline you are doing. Like, you don't just want to sign in as a guest, because you could be earning points and earning miles toward that specific airline. So like Southwest, Spirit, American Airlines, United Airlines, like you should have an account set up with all of them so you can just build up your points, because why not? Nothing to lose there. You can also sign up for a credit card with an airline that can help you earn a lot of miles even when you're just using it to buy gas or something or buy groceries. And I know I haven't done that, but I know a lot of people who've earned a lot of miles and vacations like just from using their credit card. Another app I use is called Frequent Flyer, and it will literally just track how far you travel, and you can earn points towards that, and you can use those points to be entered into giveaways like sweepstakes for Airbnbs, money off your rental car, like Hawaiian trips, which I think is pretty cool. Another way to save money after you've booked the flight is have the boarding pass and everything you need on your phone. So that way you don't have to go up to the counter, print out something. You can just have it right there on your phone, and sometimes airlines will charge you to print out your boarding pass. So why not just have it on your phone? Like, it's just so simple. Just little things add up. And all of these apps, everything on your phone is free. Unless you want to pay for extra stuff, but it's all free. So why not just take advantage of that? Because we're on our phones all the time anyway. So just do it. It's less money out of your pocket. It's super easy. I am in no way a world traveler yet, but I am hoping to, obviously. I would love to be a world traveler. If I don't go places, I go a little crazy. Like, I just like to I like to see it. I think that traveling is super important. It takes time to plan out a trip and budget out for your trip, but it's all worth it. And be sure to watch the videos at the end of this video so you can see some of my vlogs from traveling and just other stuff that I do. And please subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to see when I post. If not, it's okay. But yeah, thanks. Bye.